beautiful people. I am going to try and explain this as I'm driving safely. You have no control. You have absolutely no control over what happens. We think we have control, and when we try and control and play God is when we get ourselves off into these deep end areas of like Timbuktu, off of like what's in alignment with us. So one day you'll be in alignment, and then you lose control, which is your ego taking control, which leads you off into the abyss where you're having to like fight and swim against the current, which is not in alignment. When things are easy and you're in alignment, it's not as hard. This has taken me until I'm like 32 now. It's taken me this long to really understand how this works. Yes, like going up against like challenges creates resilience, but like you don't have to do that. Like, seriously, I did not realize that was a choice. That's a choice. You don't have to learn that way. You can learn through love, through things, creating a healthy environment around yourself, support. And you don't have to learn through this difficulty and challenge in a abusive way. There's a difference between going ahead and facing a challenge and it being like a child playing in the playground trying to get across the monkey bars. Yes, you fall, all of these things, but you have your friends there, or kids. I don't know if you've ever seen kids play, young kids, like elementary school. They just like, they don't even think twice. They're there and they're like interacting with each other, you know, and instead of like, there's playfulness to it. It's playful. It's like challenging, but you want to do it. You're excited and it lights you up. And then there's difficulty in abuse where things are unloving. Things are hard because you need to be punished or you're bad. Like, sorry, I'm driving. But this is like coming through for me in realization. Like, it's just really powerful. And like, it took me so long to understand this. And it's like I had this internal oppressor, this internal antagonist, like an internal bully. That's what I would call it. So this part of me was filling that space. It's like a part of me. It was like operating as like this, like I just see it as like a sheet of, oh shit, man, I hope I didn't just pass my exit. Well, whatever, we're gonna have to make a U-turn. So at the end of the world, see, am I gonna punish myself? Am I gonna call myself stupid and then call that like me like learning my lesson? No, we can't avoid making mistakes or things going wrong. So is it really just creating shame around that happening regardless whether we have control over that or not? Because we're never going to be perfect, and especially if we're trying new things, we literally have to take the perspective that we don't know anything, and we're like, there's no avoiding like making mistakes, and you have to be playful in order to learn, like be open, even starting something new. Anyways, you know, I could have, or the other approach could have been like this playfulness. Like, I literally like am I'm talking to you right now on the phone, and this is so important, and it's like, it's not that important that I just missed my exit. Look, in 0.9 miles, I'm going to make a U-turn and go back. So is that worth me abusing myself and hurting myself? Is it? Is that really worth you hurting yourself in not loving yourself in at the cost of your own respect and relationship, love for yourself? So I think that's where I want to leave it. So whatever you're going through, maybe take a more playful approach rather than a condemning one. That will be the challenge for us all today. Thanks for listening.